Today I am back doing another bracket, so get ready for a yap sesh. I'm doing the best matches. I don't know if it's of all time or just best matches in general. So I think there's like 170 matches. They'll go back and forth, a bunch of talking. I'm sure I've seen all these matches. If I haven't, I'll try to be as unbiased as possible and add it to my watch later. So let's get into it. Okay, so Undertaker versus Mr. McMahon at Survivor Series, or Rey Mysterio versus Big Show, Backlash 2003. Same year, a couple months apart. Kane comes out and buries his brother Undertaker alive. Undertaker goes away and then comes back for their match at WrestleMania 20. Big Show and Rey Mysterio, if I'm not mistaken, this is the one where he straps him to the board and swings him up against the post, and he comes and smacks his dome piece off the floor. Undertaker versus Mr. McMahon, not really much of a match, so I'm gonna give it to Rey Mysterio versus the Big Show. I love a big man, a little man match. Bret Hart versus Undertaker, one night only, or Stone Cold versus Triple H versus Mankind at SummerSlam 1999. Underrated, uh, what is it? Just wrestling, they have underrated matches. I forgot what the term was. It'll come to me, but every time that Bret and Undertaker got in the ring together, always a good match. These three had great matches too. Mick Foley underrated, and then the two-man power trip at the time. Best workers in the business in 1999, carrying over to 2001. I think I like this match more though, because I'm sure that we'll see another iteration of that. CM Punk versus Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman, or DX versus the McMahons. Now, this match had crazy interference. I know it had Umaga, and I can't remember who else, but I think this is the first match back, or one of the first matches back after DX reunited, when they were doing their tag team stuff in 2006. This is just a nothing match. The fact that it even has Paul Heyman. Both of these, this match isn't really that good. The other match, but this match, I would rather watch this match than that match. Okay, Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, SmackDown. Undertaker vs. Mankind, Survivor Series 1996. These two had great matches, and this was a great feud. Eddie turned heel, was doing great. Changed his entrance music. Undertaker and Mankind weren't like, I don't know. Undertaker is good, but this match is like nothing too crazy. I like this match better. Undertaker versus Rock versus Kurt Angle. Oh, well, that match is gonna win. But Shane McMahon versus Steve Blackman, iconic, crazy match. Shane taking that bump, like, salute to you. But this is one of the best matches in WWE history. I love this match. Rock versus Triple H, SummerSlam, ladder match for the IC title. Ooh, Edge versus Matt Hardy, Unforgiven 2005, steel cage match. This is tough because this match put both of these two wrestlers on the map, but this match felt legitimate after being released, coming back, having a steel cage match. Had a match at SummerSlam as well. That had to be stopped due to ref stoppage because Matt Hardy was bleeding too much. Ooh, which match is better? I think this match has the best story, but I think, if I'm being honest, this is the better match. Even though this feud is underrated. If we're doing like best feuds of all time, this is definitely top 25 WWE history. Undebatable. Triple H versus Rob Van Dam, Unforgiven, or Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes, Backlash 2003. There's like very, very few trilogies, like actual trilogies in wrestling, this trilogy is super underrated. It's just Brock loved working with Cody. They had good matches. All three were great. This is a good match too. I like this match. I think honestly this match might be better than this match. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus the Wyatt family, or Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton versus Dean Ambrose, Payback, Fatal 4-Way for the WWE Championship. Anytime that these 4 plus 6 with with Rowan and Rollins, magic. But I really like this Fatal 4-Way match. Did Kane need to interfere? No, but we got the Shield reunion that they do like every 3 months. Still a great match. I think this match is better. We got a lot of matches to get through. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso Clash of Champions, or Brock versus Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam. Their match this match doesn't have any fans, which is not their fault. And I think that their Hell in a Cell match was better than this one. It's where Jey just starts to become a single star. Main event Jey Uso, the beginning of the bloodline. This is a great match though. Put Brock Lesnar on the mat. Youngest WWE champion in history. Rock passing the torch. It's that match. Kane versus Undertaker, Unforgiven 1998 Inferno match, or AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn versus Jeff Hardy ladder match for the IC title at Clash of Champions. This match is gets lost in the sauce because it was during the pandemic. Heel Sami Zayn, you got Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn in the same ring in a ladder match for the IC Championship. Yeah, nothing's like beating that. Sheamus versus Randy Orton versus John Cena versus Edge versus Wade Barrett versus Chris Jericho, Night of Champions, or Undertaker versus Mr. Kennedy. This is the match where Undertaker gives Mr. Kennedy a receipt and gives Mr. Kennedy a necklace. 6-pack challenge, WWE Championship. They all jump Wade Barrett at the beginning because of everything with the I was about to say Netflix. Nexus. This match isn't bad, but I do like this match a little bit more than this match. It's not like these two matches are like blowing my socks off, but this match is really memorable for the steel chair spot. But I do like this match. Shield versus Usos, Money in the Bank 2013. This is a pre-show match, and then AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe, Super Showdown 2018 Saudi Arabia show. They had a good feud. Oh Wendy. But this is greatest pre-show match ever. This match was awesome. Like, that match gets no love because it was on the pre-show. Most people don't even know that. Chris Jericho versus Rey Mysterio, and then The Fiend versus Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. I mean, this match is miles better than this match, because this match was The Fiend versus Braun Strowman, and then Roman signs his contract, comes in and spears both of them and wins the title. But these two, 2009, these two were eating. I think that this is where Rey Mysterio goes for the 619, and then Chris Jericho grabs his mask and then rolls him up for the pin IC title match. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, Bash in Berlin, or John Cena versus Edge versus Shawn Michaels versus Randy Orton. Okay, this is one of the best Fatal 4-Way matches of all time. This is not even their best. I think that their ladder match was better than this match. And this is where Kevin Owens didn't want to attack Cody Rhodes' knee, so he kind of cost himself the WWE Championship. So, yeah. But that's one of the best Fatal 4-Way matches of all time. Oh no, don't make me choose. John Cena versus AJ Styles, SummerSlam 2016, their first encounter. The Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian at SummerSlam 2000. Okay, hear me out. Just because, okay, they both of these matches have better versions of these matches. Now, of these two matches, TLC at WrestleMania is better than this match, and then Royal Rumble 2017 is better than this match. But I think that this match is better than this match because I think that their WrestleMania match is better than this match. If that makes sense. Both of these matches are awesome though. First encounter between these two, triple threat ladder match. It's just so many great matches. Batista and Kane versus the Great Khali and Finlay, or I'm not even going to waste my time on that one. Randy Orton versus Christian. Oh no, because I think I chose their first. This is their best match, but I love this no disqualification. This feud gets overlooked because of the Summer of Punk with John Cena and CM Punk. This is their best match of the trilogy. And this is like a real trilogy. Oh, fuck. I might have backed myself into a corner here. Oh. And then Randy Orton, Christian is going to go for the... I don't know why he put that there. But usually when he goes on the ropes like that, he turns and goes for a sunset flip. But he goes back, turns, RKO. Great match. The Rock's last appearance since before 2 months ago, when he just returned, gave Cody Rhodes like a nod of approval, gave him a hug and everything. After the match, unscripted. I'm gonna show some. This is a great match though, but I think that's better worked in the ring. Seth Rollins versus Edge, Undertaker versus Triple H, Raw, August 2002. Ooh. This is a great... all these matches are great. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember this one off the top of my head. So I'm gonna go with Edge versus Seth Rollins, SummerSlam 2021. Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle, or Hulk Hogan versus Shawn Michaels. Now it's this match, but this match is literally just for comedic purposes. In the ring, nothing exciting. Could have been Hogan told Shawn, hey, let's have a trilogy. You know, you win the first match, and I win the next two. Then, I think it's like the night before SummerSlam, Hogan's like, actually, we can just wrestle one time, and I'm gonna go over. So that's like, if you are always want to know like why Shawn wrestled like that, it's because Hulk Hogan was trash. This is just a great match. Insane chemistry between these two. See, Roman Reigns versus Chris Jericho, Raw, August 2016. Great Khali versus Batista versus Rey Mysterio, Unforgiven 2007. This era of Raw, probably will never see anything like that ever again, honestly. Like, that era of Raw, top tier. Whoever was writing the show at that time, which might have been Paul Heyman, he might have came a couple years after that. But like, that era of Raw was great. Probably one of my favorite eras of Raw. I need to go back and rewatch it. Great triple threat match. You got the powerhouse, you got the underdog, and you got the really big man, the ass Khali. I like this match, but in the ring wise, Jericho versus Reigns is better. Undertaker versus Stone Cold, Rock Bottom 1998. Christian versus Jack Swagger versus Tommy Dreamer, Extreme Rules match for the ECW Championship. ECW at the time was Jack Swagger, Tommy Dreamer, nothing too exciting. Stone Cold and the Undertaker, pretty good match. Nothing like exciting, but pretty good match. For the Wyatt family versus Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and their surprise appearance of Chris Jericho. And then you got The Rock versus Triple H versus Kurt Angle, where Kurt Angle literally knocks himself out, but still comes back and finishes the match. Still a great triple threat match. Wrestling the match concussed. How'd that get approved? Beyond me. but that match is better than the 6-man. John Cena versus Kurt Angle. I think this is Unforgiven. Kurt Angle versus Mark Henry. This is where the Undertaker returns and then lights the ring on fire. Let's go Kurt Angle, John Cena. I'm sure that this match is better than Kurt Angle, Mark Henry. But I think that John Cena beats Kurt Angle and then Eric Bischoff has to get fired. Seth Rollins versus John Cena. You know, this match is... And then Hulk Hogan versus Undertaker. This match is pretty underrated, but this match is great. I love this match, actually. I need to go back and rewatch this match, because this match is phenomenal. Randy Orton versus Shelton Benjamin, Bad Blood, IC title. CM Punk versus Batista, Great American Bash 2008, World Heavyweight Championship. Randy Orton versus Shelton Benjamin, Bad Blood. I don't remember too much about this match. 2004, Randy Orton, probably one of his most underrated years. That iteration of Randy Orton before he became the Legend Killer, pretty great. IC champion Randy Orton was great. Roman Reigns versus John Cena SummerSlam 2001, or John Cena versus CM Punk SummerSlam 2011. Better match, honestly, is John Cena versus CM Punk 2011. I know that they tried to rekindle Money in the Bank. This match isn't that great. It's more of moments. Like John Cena came back at Money in the Bank 2011 unexpectedly, and then after this match, Brock Lesnar came back. So like the match isn't really memorable. This is also had Kevin Nash Del Rio catching the Money in the Bank after Kevin Nash came and attacked CM Punk. But this match is better in the ring than Reigns. Ooh. Stone Cold versus Kurt Angle, or Eddie Guerrero versus JBL. Let's show some love to Eddie Guerrero and JBL. This is a great match. Heel JBL, WWE Championship match. Literally, I don't know what Guerrero was thinking, blading himself that deep, but that's literally insane. Eddie Guerrero versus Edge. Oh no, another hard decision. Or Rock versus Triple H, Judgment Day 2000. Excuse me. I think honestly that the better match. I know I just chose Eddie Guerrero, but I honestly think the better match. Oh shit! This is also a really great match. The peak of their powers. Rock versus Triple H. Eddie Guerrero. I like this match better. Oh no. Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy, Backlash 2009. Undertaker versus Big Show. It's supposed to be the Great Khali. Great Khali is so ass though in a Punjabi prison match. Honestly, both of these matches are kind of whack. If you ask me which one I'd rather re-watch, I'd probably choose the Extreme Rules match at Backlash between the Hardys. CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy, One Night Stand. Rock versus British Bulldog. Pretty underrated match, actually. I like this match. Not too much to say about that one. John Cena and LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa. Undertaker versus CM Punk. This match isn't even worth, advancing for any reason. Seth Rollins versus John Cena, Dean Ambrose. I'm going to save my breath. The Rock and Dudley Boyz versus Kurt Angle, Shane McMahon, and Triple H tables match, Raw 2000. John Cena versus Brock Lesnar, August. Extreme Rules 2012. Brock Lesnar's first match back in WWE in 8 years. This match is... I like this match. That's a real Extreme Rules match. Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero, custody of Dominic match. Mark Henry versus The Big Show. I think this is where the Hall of Pain starts. Mark Henry grabs a chair and breaks Big Show's leg. But obviously the custody of Dominic match is better. Brock Lesnar versus... Ooh. Their match at WrestleMania is better. This match is not even Edge versus... Ooh, Ric Flair versus Shawn Michaels, Bad Blood 2003. Edge versus John Cena, Unforgiven 2006. Better match, honestly just the wrong winner. Edge should have won. Let's go Randy Orton versus... Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam 2016. I need to find out the backstory on that match because that not a good match. Undertaker versus CM Punk versus Batista versus Rey Mysterio bragging rights to World Heavyweight Championship 2009. I just don't like that Brock and Randy Orton match. Goldberg versus Evolution. CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy steel cage match. If Jeff Hardy loses, he's fired. Also World Heavyweight Championship match. This match is better. Goldberg, I see Goldberg, I skip. Randy Orton versus John Cena bragging rights 2009. Is this the last man standing match or our Iron Man match? Rock versus Triple H, August 2002. I don't remember much about this match off the top of my head, but this is not one of their best matches, honestly. So Rock and Triple H advance again. Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian or Undertaker. See the Great Khali skip. Mankind versus Triple H. Edge versus Batista versus Chris Jericho. SummerSlam 2004. I'm pretty sure this is this just a triple threat match? I'm trying to think. It might be a IC title, maybe. Mankind versus Triple H. I think that match pretty good actually. Batista and Shawn Michaels versus Triple H and Kurt Angle Raw, June 2005. Or it's the WrestleMania. Okay. Edge and Jeff Hardy or Jeff. That match is trash at WrestleMania 25. Okay, round of 64. All right, let's do this. Not even worth talking about. Even though this match isn't terrible, but I'm gonna try to save my yapping for like the tail end of the rounds. Undertaker and Batista or Chris Jericho. I think I like this match. I know I say I like this match for like a lot of them, but skip. I was here live for this match. I tend to try to forget it. Even anything with the Great Khali, I'm not gonna lie, I'm skipping. But even though this match is trash, the moment is better. Edge. This is a great fatal 4-way. This is a great match too. Puts him through the table at the end, but the table through the ring. John Cena versus Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles, No Mercy. This match went first. People say because of the election, and then other people say because they were saving it for Luke Harper's return at the end of the night, which was stupid. Or Batista or JBL, Kane, Rey Mysterio, Chris Jericho. So this is a better triple threat match than that 5-way. Why would I even choose a Jinder Mahal match? Oh, it's the not even without question. What? 2 handicap matches. This match is. I would much rather rewatch that match. Let's go John Cena versus Chris Jericho. I think this is where Chris Jericho gets fired, actually. I know earlier I said Eric Bischoff gets fired, but I don't think that he gets fired. I know that Eric Bischoff fires Chris Jericho. I think in this match. I also think that match is just better anyway. Better stakes. Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley. John Cena versus Eddie Guerrero. This is Parking Lot Brawl. This is Last Man Standing. This match wasn't bad, but this match is better. Alright, I'm going to speed up the process a little bit, but Big Show versus Cody Rhodes or Rey Mysterio versus Chavo Guerrero. This is actually the better match. Big Show just falls through the table at that one. Trash. John Cena versus Dan Bryan. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. I already have Cody Rhodes and Brock Lesnar on here. Umaga versus Batista WrestleMania. Undertaker versus Dudley Boys. Both of these are like, we'll go with that match. Handicap matches, man. John Cena Batista versus Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, Seth. Oh hell no, that's terrible. Goldberg versus Triple H, Biker Shorts, John Cena versus Batista over the limit, falls count anywhere, or I quit match 1 to 2. We'll go with that one. AFC Goldberg, I skip. Undertaker versus Mankind, Test versus Shane McMahon. I already have Undertaker and Mankind on here. Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman, Triple H versus Randy Orton versus John Cena versus Big Show, Raw 2009. I don't think that this match is that bad, but we'll go with the Fatal 4-Way. DX versus Legacy, Usos versus the Wyatt family. Actually, Usos versus the Wyatt family and Money in the Bank are better. Dudley, oh, well, yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my time. Hulk Hogan versus Randy Orton, SummerSlam 2006. Goldberg versus, I see Goldberg, I skip. I should also skip when I see Hogan. China versus Jeff Jarrett, not that bad of a match. Rock versus Booker T is better though. Roman Reigns versus Kane, that's easy. Thanks for making it easy. Demon Finn Balor versus the Shield and Evolution. If I don't read out the full match, I'm sorry. I'm just skimming. Undertaker versus Randy Orton. I don't like handicap matches. Randy Orton versus Triple H Unforgiven, or Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar SummerSlam 2022. And not their best match. We'll go. I like this match a little bit better. Just for shits and giggles, Team Nuggets versus Team Lakers. That's where Miss Kennedy got fired. Shane McMahon versus Randy Orton. Batista, John Cena, and Crime Time versus JBL, Kane, and Legacy Saturday Night Main Event. I like this match, bro. Triple H versus Goldberg, Unforgiven. Triple H versus Sheamus was actually a better match. RVD versus Shelton Benjamin, Backlash. 2006, Rey Mysterio versus Matt Hardy. Cruiserweight Championship, WrestleMania 19. Okay, come on. Jeff Hardy versus RVD. That is a crazy ladder match. Hardcore Championship, I believe. Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle. I can't skip a Shawn Michaels Kurt Angle match. CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. British Bulldog versus... Ooh. I really like this Punk versus Lesnar match. Mankind versus The Rock, Valentine's Day Massacre. King versus... Oh, hell no. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. Or Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. It's the mixed tag, one of the best debuts in WWE history. Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins, John Cena versus Saturday Night Main Event. I thought it was Extreme Rules. That would have been kind of tough, but it's Seth and Riddle. Undertaker versus John Cena, John Cena versus Sabu at Vengeance. Underrated match. ECW Invasion is underrated. Not gonna worry too much about this. I see the Great Khali I skipped. Great Khali is so trash. Brock Lesnar versus... Oh, it's easy. Like, if it's easy, I'm not gonna... Shane McMahon versus Shawn Michaels. I'm sure that this is a hardcore... Or a street fight. Triple H versus Ric Flair. Survivor Series 2005. But it's... this match is better. Brock Lesnar versus The Big Show. Or Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker is better. Oh, this match, without a doubt, is better. And we are getting to matches that we... Okay. So this is where it's gonna speed up a little bit. Ooh, this triple threat match is just so great. Rock versus Triple H ladder match with the IC title is better than Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. I'm not that unbiased. And then Brock versus Rock is better than the Fatal 4-Way, honestly. Oh, this triple threat match, pretty good. It might go pretty far. AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn versus Jeff Hardy, Clash of Champions. Shield versus... Ooh, this is tough. Because they were hooping. They were hooping in 2009. Great match. But I think that this match is just so underrated. Like, before all four of them blew up. AJ Styles versus... Oh, no! One of the best Fatal 4-Ways. You know what? This is one of the best Fatal 4-Ways of all time. It is better than that match. It's John Cena versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 23. Even though their match next night was a lot better, but this match is better. Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero, Seth Rollins versus Edge, Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle at SummerSlam 2004. Better. Stone Cold versus Undertaker at Rock Bottom is better than Chris Jericho and Roman Reigns on Raw. John Cena versus Kurt Angle is not better than Rock versus Kurt Angle versus Triple H. Seth Rollins versus John Cena is better than Randy Orton versus Shelton Benjamin, even though that match is underrated. John Cena, ooh. In ring, bell to bell, their Money in the Bank match is better than this one. And Eddie Guerrero and JBL is better than that one. Because Edge and Eddie Guerrero is better than Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. Match is so trash. And then Rock versus British Bulldog. I like this match more than I like CM Punk versus Undertaker. Give me some tough ones. Ooh. This is when Seth Rollins had to wrestle back to back. He wrestled Sting right after this. This John Cena versus Brock Lesnar is like a real Extreme Rules match. Under WrestleMania 28, without a doubt. Told you, great match, just the wrong winner. Let's see, Rock versus Triple H. I think that this match in the ring is better. Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian ladder match, or Edge versus Batista versus Chris Jericho. It's the ladder match. No Mercy next time. Great match, but this match is just better. Roman Reigns and Rock versus and then Money in the Bank, without a doubt. Round of 32, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Ooh, Undertaker and Batista have underrated chemistry. Chris Jericho versus Rob Van Dam, King of the Ring 2002, great match. I like this match. This match might be a little bit better than that match. In-ring wise, this match is trash, but the moment is better. Is the moment better than this match? Yes. You want me to be honest? AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan, yeah, it's better than Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, AJ Styles, and John Cena. Sheamus and Gunther at Clash at the Castle. Parking Lot Brawl is better than John Cena versus Chris Jericho. Daniel Bryan and John Cena is better than Rey Mysterio and Chavo. I think this is where they win the tag titles, actually. But this match is okay. It's not nothing exciting. But Umaga and Batista, the one-on-one is better than that tag. John Cena and Batista. Is this I Quit? Yes, this is I Quit match. I quit. And then he throws him off. And then he quits the next day. Usos and the Wyatt family's better. For sure. WrestleMania 17, without a doubt. Alright, Rock and Booker T, Shawn Michaels and Triple H. Shawn Michaels' first match back in 4 years. It's that one. Shield versus Evolution. It's definitely a better match than Flair and Undertaker, which is not a bad match. Trips and Orton or Team Lakers. Trips and Orton is better than Team Lakers, Team Nuggets. That match I just chose for shits and giggles. Triple H and Sheamus is better than Shane McMahon and Randy Orton. That's an underrated WrestleMania match. Shawn Michaels and Kurt. Oh, this is not that easy. This is a great match, but it's why did that happen? The better match is CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. This is more of a moment as well. This is tough because in the ring, this is a crazy underrated match and feud. This is right after Seth Rollins was like, no, because your wife and kids left because they didn't want to see your bitch ass anymore. And then I'm gonna fuck you up. Crazy. This is this match is better. Oh, but I love this match though. But I gotta be realistic. John Cena versus Sabu. I gotta be realistic. Shane McMahon. Oh, this Fatal 4-Way match is better than, even though that King of the Ring is more of like a spot. Shane McMahon. This match is better. That match is okay. More of a moment. Brett and Undertaker is not a bad one. Ooh, this is just one of the best triple threat matches of all time. I gotta be unbiased. This is one of the best triple threat matches of all time too. This match is better than Rock versus Brock. No, I love this pre-show match. This is one of the best matches of all time, but this Fatal 4-Way is up there with like the best of them. They have a better match, but John Cena versus Shawn Michaels WrestleMania 23, great match. I gotta be realistic. That triple threat match is great. This match is just so damn good. This match is great too. Which match is better? I think that Seth Rollins and John Cena is better. Eddie Guerrero versus Edge, Rock and British Bulldog. This is a great match. They have insane chemistry. Uh, Undertaker vs Triple H at WrestleMania 28 is going to be pretty hard to beat. John Cena versus Edge. Told you, but great match. Again, wrong winner. Even I'm wearing his shirt. Oh, this tag team match is better than the ladder match, even though the ladder match is pretty good. But this tag team match is just like, I need to go back and rewatch it. Okay, well, not gonna waste my breath with that one. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. The moment is still here, even though this SmackDown match is great. Sheamus and Gunther at Clash at the Castle, great match. John Cena versus Dan Bryan. I can't believe that match is still even in. Wyatt family versus the Usos, great, better than the I Quit match. It's gonna be hard to beat WrestleMania 17 triple threat match. Shield versus Evolution is better than Orton versus Triple H, even though they're in both matches. Kurt versus Shawn Michaels is better than Triple H versus Sheamus, even though that match is an underrated WrestleMania 1. It was kind of like a man match for. What match is better? I think I think that this match might be better by like a hair, like on my chinny chin chin. One of the best matches of all time. One of the greatest fatal four ways of all time. Like just a meaty fatal four way. It's Randy Orton versus Mick Foley. Brett versus Taker, of course. That Saturday Night Main Event match made it pretty far. No, why'd you give me both triple threats? Undertaker versus Rock versus Kurt Angle is better than that triple threat match. Okay, Fatal 4-Way is better than John Cena versus Shawn Michaels, because if it was the match the next night on Raw, then that would be a little harder. This triple threat match is just going to be so hard to beat. And so is this WrestleMania 28 match. Ooh, which match is better? Oh, this match just has so much star power, and the match was actually really good. Like, the match was actually good. This match is just so great. I ain't gonna cap that. This match is better than that match. Just wrong winner. Okay, well, the moment's time has ended because this match is 5 stars. Oh, fuck. Great match, but like this Sheamus and Gunther match is just like, I can watch them wrestle forever. Another great tag team match, but it's this one. Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle on Raw, or Shield versus Evolution. So they had a match, 6-man, and they had 2 of them. It was just great. Blue Tista, Triple H, Randy Orton versus the up-and-coming Shield. Put over them twice. They've had better matches. We're going to go with the 6-man. Mick Foley and Randy Orton is better than CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar, but that match is awesome. This triple threat match is just like eating. So it was this one. Even though, this is a great one too. Should I just do like ink, pink, you stink? Flip a coin in this bit. That match is just better. This gave us the greatest near fall in WWE history. But this actual match is better. Stay down! This match is like 45 minutes. I think this match is better in the ring, but overall this match is better. End of an era, and then they kept wrestling. Because they gave us the great near fall, Shawn Michaels. Well, I think that this match is better. Honestly, this is more nostalgic, but this match is better than that one. Okay, the TLC match at WrestleMania 17 is better than the Shield versus Evolution. And this triple threat match is better than Randy Orton versus Mick Foley, even though that match is very, very, very underrated. It's Rock versus Triple H versus Angle, even though the match is really good. I gotta rewatch that match. Okay, Gunther And Sheamus at Clash at the Castle 2022 versus where we all thought that Sheamus was winning the title versus Dudley's versus Hardy's versus Edge and Christian. We also got Lita, Rhino, and Spike Dudley interfering. In the ring? I don't know. It's hard to do a TLC match against a regular match. Which match is better? This match is more iconic, but this match is better. They were hooping. Oh. So Triple H and The Undertaker are the two. He wrestled this match with a concussion. But this match is just great all around. You know what? Since that was a triple threat match the whole way through, we're going to do that one. Which match is better? I love these two matches. Sheamus versus... Oh. Sheamus versus Gunther. Gunther was on an insane run at this time. And Sheamus is one of the best late bloomers of all time. But Taker versus Rock versus Angle in a triple threat match. In the ring, this match is better, but this match in the ring is just as good. I'm going to say this one. Out of the matches that I was given, Kurt Angle versus The Rock versus Undertaker at Vengeance 2002 is the best match from that bracket. If you guys like brackets like these or tier list or anything that you want to see, please leave your comments down below. The link to this bracket will be in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Elite Indie Fan. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.